Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's inspired in the current Scorpio season we are on. If you would like to know more details about this special offer, just check in the description box or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Capricorn, it feels like during the month here of November, some of you are very, very powerful and strong. Very strong on your ideas. You could have a strong creative input that might be very surprising, even if you already are kind of a creative person or involved in a creative activity. The way you might be doing things and how much of yourself you're pouring into things, the beauty that you're pouring into things, might be extremely unusual here for you and the way you usually work. Some of you, this can be an extremely as well productive time. So it's a time where you could give birth to a lot of ideas. You could be producing a lot of different things and all of them having immense quality. You could be also very good in November at like almost like being everywhere and being fully there. Like there's a feeling here of you multitasking, or you being able to be this person that even though is very busy or has a lot going on for them, it still shows up. And when it does, it shows up in the best possible way and with the best possible light. So much so that some of you could be attracting a little bit of jealousy here or a little bit of unwanted attention as well. Some of you, this is a time where you're being noticed, being from your work, being your beauty, being your own, by your own, presence and energy. You're being noticed. There's a very attractive, magnetic pull to you during this time. You just have an influence that it's almost like a feeling of something you have illusion, really blessing you with its best traits. And one of them here, it's definitely beauty from the inside out, and beauty in the way you work, beauty in the way you speak, beauty in the way you relate. It's also benefits that you could easily attract and draw in by your charm, by your intelligence, by the way you maneuver difficult situations or difficult people here as well, with tact. You could be a very gifted mediator during this time. When you're seeing conflict, when you're seeing anger, when you're seeing, hostile, aggressive vibes, you could be intervening, and really solving. It's almost like, solving problems just by using the right words, the right words that come out of you, or, the right posture that you might have in a situation. So you could be feeling like you're being taken over by this gorgeous energy that you don't know where it's coming from. Especially for some of you Capricorns that feel like you are usually, not so confident about your image or about your speech. Capricorns that might struggle with insecurities. You might just feel like totally out of your element, but for some of you, being out of your element is actually something that is going to be felt as a source of pleasure and joy. November can be a very abundant month when it comes to pleasurable experiences, indulgent experiences as well. So your desire to just have a good time is highly increased, and so as well the tendency to attract circumstances and people that can offer that to you. For some of you, there can be a strong pleasure that it's found again on creative outlets. It can be as well in indulging with, foods or drinks or shopping, gambling, sex. It can be all kinds of indulgences. Not all of them are, the most positive ones. It just always depends on what your personal story is, but there will be a tendency to indulge quite a lot and be easily seduced, but also seduce very easily through the correct use, again, of this invitation to pleasure. Some of you, you could really be having a rise of status during November. So if you want to increase your popularity, this is definitely a great month to invest in that. If you want your job, your work, your projects to be noticed, this is also a great month to work on that. If you want to be, having, more options in your love life, if you want to meet new interesting people, if you want, the attention of possible romantic suitors, this is also a great month to capture their attention. I just feel that there might be here a warning that if you are already in a relationship, there can be jealousy, there can be control issues coming to the front. Your partner, in case you have one, might be really bothered or might be as well out of their... It's like this person you might be with might feel threatened by all of this gorgeous, beautiful, successful energy that you're exuding. This person might be threatened by that because if you have been more of a shy, reserved figure, to see all of this attention could be driving them a little mad. But it could also be that, even if you're not in a relationship here, unfortunately, sometimes when we're doing very well is when we see as well who are our real friends. Because it's not only when we're, when we're on the low and, friends, instead of helping, they get away. It's also when we're doing very well, because there's people that cannot stand our success, right? They get really triggered by our success or by our luck. So there's a side to that can also be experienced here, is you finding out that there's someone you thought that was your friend, someone that you thought was going to be so happy for you about anything good you're accomplishing in November, that can be showing an opposite side, a side that it's aggressive, defensive, or combative. You could be finding that there's a presence here. There's a presence in November in your life that is struggling with your success and the attention you're receiving. Again, as I said, for some it could be because of jealousy, because of insecurity, especially if there's some romantic or sexual tie to this bond. But for others, this is really a matter of your light triggering someone else's shadow. I feel like it's a fairly positive month. For some of you, this could even be more positive than what you think it's going to be. Like, some of you Capricorns might begin the month not feeling that great, or not feeling that, that I feel like it's like you're not feeling like anything special is going to happen. And you then might end up the month with a powerful, positive outlook in something that you thought initially wouldn't be that good. For some of you that can dedicate yourself to, taking care of your own beauty, if you have been wanting to make a makeover, this is the month where you're going to get it right. Like, if you want to change your hair or the way you dress, if you want to buy new clothes, if you want to redecorate your home or your office, or if you want to, have a more online, participation, be a digital, influencer, or have your own website or blog, whatever it is. The way your essence is captured, either by photography or by expression, by communication, expression of words, can be very powerful during November. So you can take use of that to manifest what ultimately will make you happy. I feel like there's a level of happiness found for some of you in this visibility, in feeling like you're being seen, that you're being given the attention that something in you really deserves. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.